Hi, Scorpio. Welcome. So, Scorpio, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to start with the general spiritual messages, and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. And keep in mind, Scorpio, my readings are timeless, so I just trust that whenever this finds you, that's when it's for you. And you've already got some cards out here. But first, let me talk to you about what I was feeling while I was clearing my energy and meditating before the video. And I feel like some of you may have a lucky break coming through, okay, during this time frame. And it's in the way of support, right? Whether that be other people showing up to support you or a certain person, support from the universe, which you always have, by the way, but becoming aware of it, or actual financial support coming through for you. So yay, who doesn't like a lucky break, if you know what I mean? So let's see what else, Scorpio, we have coming through as well. The card that came out while I was talking is Judgment. Libra energy, could be connecting with Libra or have that in your chart. Interestingly enough, oh no, too many. This card also talks about the angel of the past, okay? So I don't know if you're readdressing something from the past or something from the past is creeping in during this time frame. Of course, Judgment also talks about making decisions and using your discernment, Scorpio, before making any judgment calls or decisions. But I feel like it's going to be successful. Like, I feel like there's good things coming your way. You have the card of the Six of Wands, which is about recognition, achievements, overcoming things that you've been struggling with. So I really love this for you, Scorpio. What a great start to the reading. Let's go a bit further and get some Osho Zen cards out for you. And see what else we have coming through for my Scorpios. You have the card of Flowering. Also another positive card. What else? The card of Change. Ooh. The card of Innocence. And the Lovers. So quite literally, there may be something developing behind the scenes and getting ready to change when it comes to relationships or a significant soulmate relationship. Some of you, it involves children, but doesn't have to, because I have the Innocence card here. There's just like, you know, something pure about what I'm feeling here, Scorpio, and this may have been long awaited. It may have been in the works for a while, unbeknownst to you, but I feel like there's some sort of positive shift and change coming in for Scorpios, and about time, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the Scorpios I read for and I've connected with have had a difficult, you know, past few years, past year, whatever. So I'm really happy to see all of these beautiful and positive cards for my Scorpios. But let's get more detail and see where are we going with this. So, and I also want to thank you guys for being patient. I decided finally, after like 5 years of doing this, that I was just going to go in order of the signs of the zodiac, Aries through Pisces. As you guys know, in the past, I usually would just like shuffle it up and just post whenever, but I think people find that confusing. Even though I love it because I'm like a fly by the seat of my pants person, I think my viewers actually didn't really appreciate that. So FYI, going forward, I'm going to go in order. So you know, based on what signs are already posted, when yours is about to come out, it'll go Aries through Pisces in that order. But I appreciate your patience because usually you would have been already done by now. So anyways, back to you, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So again, really grounded, positive energy. Here's that luck card again. Now, the page is considered like a lucky potential of something breaking through. But when you get the Ace of Pentacles, it's becoming a reality. So I feel like, was it really luck, or has this been on the map for you? You know, has this been something that is overdue almost? And I kind of feel like it's overdue, Scorpio. This is about self-sufficiency, independence, stability. It is also about financial freedom, okay? So some of you, again, there's maybe a job coming through or some money coming through or a lucky break coming through that's going to lead to those things during this time frame. So listen to your intuition. A lot of you don't even see this coming, though. I kind of feel like there's a surprise element to this. You know, some of you aren't even aware that what you've been plugging away at is going to pay off for you, or that there's some sort of payoff coming up here. And again, I feel this as a physical manifestation, but I'm reading for a lot of you. So it could be, you know, just a vibrational change or an emotional manifestation coming through. It just kind of depends. But I feel for the most of you, yeah, you're going to get some sort of evidence here of progress in an area that maybe you have not seen progress, right? Some sort of success coming through here, something that's been developing. So I feel, wow, yeah, like who doesn't want that message, right, Scorpio? And, you know, I'm not a unicorn and fairy reader, so I wouldn't say something that I don't see in the cards. So I'm excited about this. 6 of, what's that about? Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like some of you, this is unexpected, like an unexpected breakthrough. You don't see it coming. You don't even maybe know it's on its way. You have the Tower in the reverse, and yet there's something about it that just makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's unexpected, but it's expected in some weird way, right? Like, because you know what intentions and what thoughts you've set forth. So when it manifests, you will identify that you had a part in this, right? Because guys, all of creation and everything that happens to you first begins on a vibrational level, which is determined by your thoughts, the alignment of your thoughts, right? And your emotions being the guide as to how in alignment you are or how out of alignment you are, by showing you how good something feels or how bad it feels, right? So it's also about listening to your emotional guidance system, Scorpio. And if you think a thought and it makes you cringe or instills a lot of fear in you, that is your indicator that that thought does not serve you. No matter how plausible you think it is, no matter how much you think it serves you, I promise you it does not serve you, because the emotions are letting you know, hey, you're about to go off the highway here onto the rumble strips, right? Whereas if you think a thought and it just gives you a sense of comfort, peace, elation, you know, whatever, that's a thought worth continuing to think, because you're carving out the manifestation through that thought, emotion, second by second by second by second. And it happens so second by second. Most of us are totally unaware of it, unless of course you watch me or listen to Law of Attraction, then you are aware. But there's a large part of the population that have no idea what their emotions mean, and they're out there on the raw and leading edge having no idea, you know, that it doesn't serve them to sit in misery. It doesn't serve them to be angry for a long period of time, that it turns into resentment. They don't understand that those emotions are meaningful, but to stay in them, to live in them, to dwell in them is not to their best advantage. And in fact, it is harmful to them. But you know, especially if you've been watching me for a while, right? The power of that, Scorpio. And what a crazy price to pay in the meantime is just to simply try and feel good. Crazy. If I just try and feel good, then good things are likely to happen. And yet some people just don't believe it's that simple, but it is. It really is. They think that their struggle is what pays off, and it's not. It's not. It's the ability to feel good despite the struggle that pays off. All right. So looking forward here. Wow. Holy crap, Scorpio. Things are like full speed ahead. This is about moving forward into a more resolute position, but also to calmer waters, right? And fast, right? There's fast progression here. Also, there's a high likelihood of travel, vacation, or planning travel during this time frame, and this is a good time to do it. And then you also have the Four of Swords and Ten of Cups. Also a good time to heal your childhood traumas. I know, easier said than done. Or if nothing else, you know, there's a healing dynamic coming through the family, right? Your familial relationships, your lover, your children, things of that nature. It is really just a beautiful, beautiful vibe. And it's kind of reminding me a little bit of the Libra reading that I just did yesterday. And I got the song Do You Believe in Miracles by Whitney and Mariah. And I feel that again here. So some of you may be on the cusp of Libra, or again have that in your chart or dealing with one. But either way, check out that reading because it's super similar. And I guess that's the question, you know, do you believe in miracles, Scorpio? Because you get what you believe in. All right, then the Fool, Judgment. What else? The Fool, Judgment. Oh, your cards keep flipping out and then going back in. Okay. Wow, the Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, and there's something also very weird here. This is a side note. Protecting your freedom of speech or your ability to speak for yourself is like very important. A side note. Okay. I don't know if I'm like speaking to like vigilante Scorpios, or I don't even know what vigilante really means, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyways, there's something about freedom of speech. Random. The Fool, the Judgment, the Ace of Cups. This is kind of like foolishly following your heart. And that, although I think that's romantic and whimsical, just remember that the overall message, Scorpio, is to actually use your discernment, to use good judgment when making decisions, especially when it's things that are near and dear to your heart. So, example, don't just be jumping in to a new relationship without first making sure it's the right relationship for you. Or FYI, don't just be jumping, you know, impulsively into, or quitting a job and jumping into a new job or something like that. Like, they're saying, don't impulsively take action just to get yourself into a better feeling space. Let the universe line it up for you, and it's being lined up. Now, some of you are going to miss out on this because maybe there's impatience here and you may impulsively make a decision that thwarts, you know, what was lined up for you, but not forever. Like, the universe will always catch up with you. It's just, you're maybe putting some barriers there where you don't need to, right? So don't put barriers where you don't need to, Scorpio. Trust that everything is working out for you. Trust that the universe has heard your thoughts and your affirmations and your desires. Trust in the timing of the universe and allow yourself to expect the best because it's on its way to you. Ooh! I love it. Let's see what the law of attraction has to say here. Miracles when you believe. Ooh, some of you, it's a miracle baby. Uh-oh. That's only obviously for a few. Like, that's not going to be obvious. Some of you are like, what? Hell no. Others of you, it's representing like the birth of something new in your life energetically. But I always think this card is so interesting when I get it. And it's card number 14. Babies are thinking and attracting before they speak, and so were you as a baby born into this planet. Even though you are only months old in your physical body when you arrive, you are very old and very wise creator that has been here many times. But you are a creator focused in a baby's body. But believe you came with powerful intentions. People often assume because a child is not yet offering words that they could not be the creator of their own experience. But it is our promise to you that no one else is creating your experience ever. Children emanate vibrations, which are the reasons for what they attract, and this began even before the time of their birth. So interesting. Take what you will from it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio, and then I'm sorry, no, we're going to go into the you versus them now. Don't click off. We're going into the love reading portion, but I am going to clear my table, clear my energy, and I'll be right back. So stay right there. I'll see you in just a second. Welcome back. All right, Scorpio, now we're going to go into the you versus them love reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so that means you can flip the roles. Also, yeah, it's usually about an intimate partner or an ex, but not always. Sometimes it's going to capture something you've got going on with a family member, a friend, a coworker, you name it. Keep an open mind. But let's get into it, Scorpio, and see. Ooh, you have the High Priestess. Yes, darling. This person has the Chariot, Cancerian, Pisces energy here. Could be in your chart or the chart of the person or people you're dealing with. But as an energy, this is when you're in your power. To me, the High Priestess is Scorpio vibes. Just saying. You know, this is about being intuitive, tapping into your third eye, listening to your guidance that's coming through the emotional guidance system, and honoring that. Now, this person has the Chariot, could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, and or this person is ready to make a lot of progress, or things are moving maybe very fast for them or for the connection, and or they may be at a distance or traveling. So take it as it resonates. So let's see, Scorpio, we're going to go into most recent past, and then how you both perceive and think about each other in the now, and most likely outcomes. One more shuffle here. All right, recent past. Okay, for Scorpio, Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Star. So news and information may be coming through, FYI, during this time frame that may clear up some confusion for you, and or this may have recently happened, right? Some of you were in the space here, Scorpio, of kind of being uncertain, maybe about the direction of something or the direction of the connection, especially if you've invested a lot of time and energy into this, and as well as hopes and dreams and wishes, right? Like, if a Scorpio, well, you should know that your fixed sign has invested themselves in you. That's not easy for Scorpio to walk away from because of that fixed nature, right? So there is some sort of dedication showing up here when it comes to the connection or when it comes to this person, because of the time and energy you've put into it, and because maybe you have a lot of hopes, okay, or had a lot of hope towards the connection, at least in the past. So let's see. Recent past for this person. Oh my God. Same. You know. I feel like both of you held out a lot of hope for the connection in the past. You know, this person kind of hoped things would move forward, even though they were a bit hesitant about it. Both of you have the Star card. Could be also an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But doesn't have to be. It's just, to me, the main theme I got was holding out hope, right? That things would progress, that things would move forward. But I feel like this person was kind of on the fence, actually. They had some doubts or hesitancies here that maybe slowed that down, or maybe stopped it altogether from moving forward. Okay, just kind of depends where you're at, Scorpio, vibrationally with what happened there. But let's go into the now then and see how you're viewing each other in the now. So how does Scorpio perceive this person today? They're thinking over here. The Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So there's that message here again about investing. Like, some of you feel that you are invested, or you are invested in this connection, and that makes it hard to walk away. when you've invested your feelings, your hopes, your dreams, or maybe your money, you know, into a connection. And I'm not saying that you want to walk away. I'm just saying in general, you know, I feel an investment here, okay? And I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching as well around the connection. Also could be Virgo that you're dealing with. So the Six of Swords is interesting to me because, see, this person is actually trying to decide, you know, which direction to go. And they are headed towards calmer waters, but may not be able to see that right now. And I feel like this is how you're thinking, right, of the connection. You know, when you're invested in a person or in a connection, or you feel a sense of loyalty or dedication or whatever, you don't just say goodbye because you have one bad day or one bad argument, you know. And as a fellow fixed sign, and also somebody who has several Scorpio placements, yeah, I can attest to that. Like, you know, us fixed signs will stay even when maybe we shouldn't. It's hard to, I don't know. I don't see that necessarily as a bad thing either, because I think that fixed signs also are able to withstand more, okay, and stand by. I want to say this wrong. Like, I feel like we're the type of people you want in your corner because we're never really going to give up on you. You know what I mean? Even if we distance, even if we cut ourselves off emotionally or physically, like typically fixed signs are, you know, loyal, right? To a fault. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. But it, you know, minor things or arguments here and there is not going to deter a fixed sign when they're invested, okay? So you could view that as good, you could view that as bad. I don't really care, but I'm just saying. Anyways, and I'll always have one person in the comments, so let me just save you your breath, that will always be like, oh, not me. I cut them off and never look back, as they still watch the other person's reading and they still feel the need to write that. Well, good for you. I think you're lying, but good for you. No offense to that one person. There's always somebody in my comments that has something to say. Like, if you're not in that category, you're the 1% of fixed signs that just literally cut off and walk away. Great for you. Good for you. Okay, anyways. The Four of Swords and the Justice and the Six of Pentacles, right? Okay, so this is showing up in how this person views you. 2 pages. I'll keep that at the bottom of the deck. There's something that this person has come to peace with or made peace with within themselves regarding the connection, or maybe they want to do that with you, Scorpio, to kind of even the scales and or correct something here. I feel this person is as invested in the connection as you are, especially if it is Libra energy, but again, doesn't have to be. Like, this person, because you're both equally invested. I mean, I could go the long way about it, but that's what I feel. I think both have equally put what they deem as their time and energy into this. Both want balance, you know, and some sort of resolution here. So let's go into the heart space and see then, Scorpio, on underneath it all, what are you feeling? 10 of Wands. The High Priestess. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what I feel like? I feel like there's some sort of struggle here, or at times like the connection feels like a struggle, but because of the investment, and again, this could be investment of your time. Maybe you're invested like with real estate or money with this person, or it could be an emotional investment. Whatever it is, I feel like there is a propensity to stay the course, okay? And or wait to see how things develop. And your intuition is kind of guiding you and telling you like, hold on, there's potential here, or this could, you know, develop into something more tangible, right? More solid, more committed. You know, I just feel like there's like this little intuitive nudge that says, just give this time, Scorpio. Just wait and see. Or at least in your heart, that's what you're hoping for, I feel. So let's see this person. Let's go into the heart space then. The Empress. I can't get away. For those of you, FYI, for those Scorpios who are fertile or maybe wanting or trying to have a baby, this is a very productive time. FYI. Okay, obviously that's not for all of you, but I just have to say that I have the Empress out twice, and then I also had that message about babies and stuff in the spiritual reading. But how does this person feel? You know, sometimes this person feels confused by their own emotions, you know, but I think same. Like, I feel like you're on the same page, right? I feel like this person also feels a sense of loyalty to the connection. And maybe it's because you're tied together in some way through the family, through finances, again, through love. I don't know. I feel that there's some sort of tie between you and this person. So both of you wanting, you know, to stay the course, you know, and to stabilize things on an emotional level, even though there does seem to be, again, like some murky waters here, some confusing emotions going on in this person's heart as well. I feel like with the Empress here, overall, it's more of a patience thing. Like, just patiently see where this is going, or they are willing to patiently wait, okay, for what they're wanting. So let's go then to likely outcomes during this time frame, which of course there can be changed, will be changed, but with free will, if, you know, so it's just a snapshot, could be changed. Okay, Justice, Page of Pentacles. Where's this likely headed? Ace of Wands. Yeah, so much potential here, Scorpio, to level the playing field, to bring a solution or peace to, or balance to a situation here. And then you have the card of luck again. Now that also is in your spiritual reading. Okay, and what is it next to this time? The card of passion and inspiration and learning new things. So I feel like, you know, is it your lucky day? You know, is it your lucky month? I don't know, but I feel like there's a lot to be excited about here. And I also feel like you're learning a lot, you know, about maybe this person or yourself, or just like in general, and balance being brought. Heck yeah. So let's see this person's likely outcome. Page of Cups. Emperor. King of Swords. Oh, really? This person is not as innocent as they seem, by the way. I don't know if they play dumb or they play innocent. I'm not saying that to be mean, but I just had to say that because I felt it. Don't be fooled by that, Scorpio. Like, I feel like this person is actually quite smart or cunning. That's a very interesting word. You know, random. They like to be in control, okay? And yet there's like an innocence here, coming off innocent. There's two sides to this person and their personality, and I feel you're already aware of that. But if you're not, FYI, what are they wanting though? Were they headed towards the Ten of Pentacles? This is a firm foundation of which to build on. This is a commitment. This is a grounding energy. So I feel both of you kind of on the same trajectory. Both of you doing some soul searching as well during this time frame, and progress being made. Hallelujah. So let's see what the guidance is here. Scorpio, what is the guidance? Card number 40. I intend to co-create from my place of positive attraction. My nose itches. The individual creators who are coming together must be in a place of positive attraction before they come together, or nothing positive will come out of that co-creation. If you are negatively focused and not feeling good, you can only attract others who are in the same state of negative attraction. That is why looking for a mate or a friend from a place of insecurity or lack of anything can never bring you the mate or friend you really wanted, but instead will only bring one who amplifies your current lack. All the better reason, right? To head in a positive vibrational direction, which I actually feel you are doing. So on the flip side, for my Scorpios who have been intending to create from a place of positivity, then you've got some matches or a match coming through that's going to exemplify that. So, ooh. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with and or having your own chart. I have primarily Aquarius and Libra energy, but I also have Virgo energy, Pisces, Aries, Pisces again, Taurus, Libra again, Cancer, Libra again, Taurus again, Virgo again, and Gemini over here. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future content. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live over there. Check it out. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media. All of it linked below, as well as in the About section. And help me get to 180K. Ooh, I'm almost to 180,000 subscribers. Yay. I'm just like a few hundred away. So share, get the word out there. And I appreciate you so much. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.